Welcome to Job Bridges Japanese Language Training Center. We provide an online tutorial for people who aspires to work in Japan. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep you updated on our lessons to help you master Japanese language in no time.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Job Bridges Japanese Language video tutorial, and this is part 2 of lesson 27. Alright, let's start. So the first thing that I want you to learn in this video is using the particle wa. Now I know I've taught you about using particle wa from the start, from lesson 1. But then I know you heard of this before. Dewa, miwa, ewa, kara, madewa, and so on. Now, why are we adding wa to other particles? Wa, even though it's spelled ha, it is pronounced wa if you're using this particle. Remember that. So again, wa is used to highlight a noun as a topic, and as you learned in lesson 10, 17, and 26, when ga or o follows the noun, it is replaced by wa. So when other particles like de, ni, e, etc. follow the noun, wa is placed after them. So again, take note that when we add wa to another particle, it is used to emphasize that noun. Example, Watashi no gakko ni wa America jin no sensei ga imasu. Again, Watashi no gakko ni wa America jin no sensei ga imasu. In my school, there is an American teacher. Now notice how we added wa after ni because we want to emphasize, or the speaker wants to emphasize, that in his school there is an American teacher, emphasizing that the American teacher is in his school. Another example, Watashi no gakku de wa chugoku ga naraimasu. Again, Watashi no gakku de wa chugoku ga naraimasu. Now, adding wa to de from Watashi no gakku de means that you can learn language in the speaker's school, or you can learn Chinese language in the speaker's school, emphasizing that in his school, Chinese language is being taught. Wakarimashita ka? Now, wa can also be used to make contrasts. Example, kino or kino wa yama ga miemashita ga kyou wa miemasen. Again, kino wa yama ga miemashita ga kyou wa miemasen. Or yesterday, we could see mountains, but not today. Notice that we use kyou or kino wa, okay, yama ga miemashita ga, and then kyou wa miemasen. Contrasting that yesterday, the mountain can be seen, but not today. Another example, wine wa nomimasu ga biru wa nomimasen. Again, wine wa nomimasu ga biru wa nomimasen. Or stating that I drink wine but not beer, contrasting the difference in drinking wine and not drinking beer. And then another example is Kyoto e wa ikimasu ga Osaka e wa ikimasen. Again, Kyoto e wa ikimasu ga Osaka e wa ikimasen. Or in English, I will go to Kyoto but not Osaka, making a contrast that the speaker is going to Kyoto but not to Osaka. Wakarimashita minasan? Now let's talk about particle mo. So like the usage of wa explained earlier, mo replaces o or ga but follows other particles. In the case of the particle e, however, it can be omitted. Example, Kurara-san wa eigo ga hanasemasu. フランス語も hanasemasu. Again, Clara-san wa eigo ga hanasemasu. Fransugo mo hanasemasu. Clara can speak English. She can speak French too. It's the same thing, it's just that we are adding mo, okay, just like explain how we use wa to highlight an object. Let's have other examples. Kyonen America e ikimashita. Mexico e mo ikimashita. Or you can, as I've said earlier, you can omit e. So you could also say, Kyonen America e ikimashita. Mexico mo ikimashita. I went to America last year. I went to Mexico too. And then another example that we have, Watashi no heya kara umi ga miemasu. Ototo no heya kara mo miemasu. Again, Watashi no heya kara umi ga miemasu. Ototo no heya kara mo miemasu. The sea can be seen from my room and also from my brother's room. Alright. Now, have you heard of the particle shika? Shika is attached to nouns, quantifiers, etc. and is always used with the negative predicates. It highlights the words, makes limitations, and negates everything except the things expressed by the word. It replaces ga or o but follows other particles. Shika has a negative nuance, while dake has a positive one. So shika is also like dake, which translates into only. But when you use shika, you're like saying that you are only. Okay? Doing, saying can do that noun that it follows. Let me explain it to you clearly using an example. Romaji shika kakemasen, or I cannot write anything but Roman letters. While when we use dake, Romaji dake kakemasu. I can only write Roman letters. Again, Romaji shika kakemasen, and then we have Romaji dake kakemasu. Note that when we use shika, we use the negative form of the verb, which is kakemasen. It's because the speaker is saying that he or she cannot write anything, just the Roman letters, anything but the Roman letters. While in dake, okay, we use kakemasu because it has a more positive tone, saying that I can only write Roman letters, but maybe the speaker is open to writing other letters as well. Okay? When you want to say that you can only do a certain thing, you can only see a certain thing or hear a certain thing, you use shika, then the negative form of the verb. Well, if you want to use or say that you can write something or only this thing but in a positive note, you can use dake and then of course the positive form of that verb. Wakarimashita minasan?
Alright, that's just it for today. See you on our next videos. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep you updated on our lessons so you can master Japanese language in no time.